Okay, so I'm getting ready to do a 30-minute bike ride followed by a 20-minute run. And I did want to share kind of where I'm getting my training from because I do not have a coach. I am getting my training from two different sources. One is this triathlete. It's for sprint and Olympic distance, but I'm using the Olympic distance to try to, just get back into it. And then following that up, about 12 weeks out, my dog, sorry. About 12 weeks out, I am going to switch over to this, which is a 12-week half Ironman training plan. So using that to build up to this. So it's they're transitioning from one to another. So there's that. Then I did just get a backup tri-suit. I wanted to get that just to have, another option. I do have one that Alpha Elite Performance gave to me about 3 years ago. And so I just want to have a backup. I do want to compare how they feel, especially in the bottom area. I think that's called like a cami or something like that. I don't know. But I did get this one and it's actually really cute. So here it is. There's the back. I love this little part right here. It's like a butterfly skull and crossbones, but that's really cute. But yeah, I think this is gonna be really cute. I kind of like the fact that it's on the lighter side. The butt's not too thick, so I am going to give this one a try, see how it feels on the bike, just do like a bike session in it just to kind of see how it feels, and also see how the fit is. I do like how it has here, it's kind of textured, almost like little rubber pieces that help the shorts not ride up on you. So that's what we've got going on so far today, and then we'll kind of go from there and see where this video takes us, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be talking about this episode. So one thing I do want to know is that this past week has been the week of Thanksgiving. I only got to do one swim session, and then next week, the first week of December, I'll still only get to do one swim session. Part of the reason I only did one swim session the week of Thanksgiving is because the pool was closed. So I had to, and then I took Thanksgiving off because I was the one that did the majority of the cooking. This year we had my parents and grandmother over, and that was really nice. So I wanted to do the majority of the cooking just to kind of give my mom, a little bit more relaxation. Like she always cooks for us, so this was, I felt like a way to let her relax and let somebody else do for her. And then this next week, I'll only get to do one swim session just because I have a lot of appointments scheduled, because the next week we are on vacation, and so I've got a lot of things I'm going to be doing to kind of, try to pretty myself up a little bit before. So I'll bring a special couple of videos showing how I trained while on vacation. Oh my gosh, that was rough. I was supposed to do 2,200 meters, but I took out a 200-meter pool just because it was getting long and I need to get back to work. So that was rough. Today was an off day. I got really tired really fast, and I don't know what it was. It just took me a while to get going. So you saw I did my swim, and now I'm going to do, this is first day of 2 workouts in a day. So I think I still even have goggle marks, but it's still been a couple hours since I swam. But I'm going to do a quick 30-minute run. It's gonna be a 20-minute warm up, 6 sets of 30-second strides, and then a 5-minute cool down. So not too bad, but that's gonna be the workout for today. Okay, so today is Wednesday, December 3rd, and it also happens to be my anniversary. So we're gonna go out for dinner tonight. Probably nothing big because next week is our real anniversary gift to each other, and I'll be taking you guys along with us. But I wanted to kind of also throw something else in here while I'm doing like an easy ride on the bike. So for those of you that don't know about what a triathlon is, or what an Ironman is, or what an Ironman 70.3 is, triathlon is a swim, then a bike, then a run. So it's three different disciplines. They're always in that order. But you know, you have your duathlons, which are bike and a run, your aqua runs, which are swim and a run, your aqua bikes, which are swim and a bike, you know, all those kind of things. So this, what I'm doing is triathlon. And you have different distances of triathlon. Typically, it falls into sprint, then Olympic distance, then half Ironman, then full Ironman. I've only done sprint and a super sprint, which is even shorter. But the Ironman 70.3 is, and we're going to use miles here because that's how it makes up the 70.3. It is a 1.2 mile swim followed by a 56 mile bike followed by a 13.1 mile run, which is a half marathon, which equals 70.3 miles of total distance. Now, if you're going to do a full Ironman, that's all of that times 2. So instead of 70.3, it's 140.6. I am not ready for something like that. I don't even know if I'm interested in something like that. I said I'm never going to be interested in that. But here we are in a half Ironman, so who knows? I don't have the time to get prepared for that right now anyway, but that's what we're doing right now. And who knows what the future will bring, but I want to do this one just to see if I like it. You know, back when I did bodybuilding and coach people for that, I would tell people who are just now getting into it, just like, hey, pick out a small show, give yourself enough time to get ready for it. You know, for a small show, it's good because, you know, there's not a ton of people there. And this just kind of gives you an idea if, you know, if you like the prep, if you like the competition, if you feel like it's for you. And, you know, so that's kind of what I did when I did the sprint distance, was just to see if I liked the training and liked the, you know, the actual race itself. And I did. I wanted to do one last year and I didn't get to. This is going to give me enough time to prep for it. Give me about 6 months. And, you know, I think I may have said this on my last video, but I'm going to say it again. I heard a great quote. And even though this doesn't normally fit my personality, because I'm extremely competitive, when I sign up to do something, I sign up to win or to podium or whatever. But for this, it's so far out of what I'm used to and so far out of my comfort zone that I'm taking on the mantra for this one. I'm going to race to complete, not race to compete. And what I mean by that is I'm going to race to establish a baseline for myself to ensure that I can finish this, because, you know, it's a lot of endurance going into this, you know, 70.3 miles in one day. And, you know, see if I like it enough to continue doing it. And then at that point, I'll have a personal best to go off of, or PB. And, you know, I'll kind of give myself some, I don't know, it'll give me something to look forward to in the future, and, you know, pick out another race if I want to do that. But that's kind of where I am right now. I know there wasn't a lot of training in this video, but I would love to know if you have any suggestions, questions about training, or, you know, anything. You know, really, I just want to continue to build this new YouTube channel up. So please feel free to like, share, subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.